Hello, I'm Parker, and today I'll be discussing the seed section from Richard Powers' The Overstory. And from what I noticed about this section is that it really shifted away from a lot of the individualistic parts of the story and more shifted to everything after. And it kind of gave like a unclear resolution to everything, but it made it more open-ended and it allows you to reflect on it more. As I mentioned before, this was all like an unclear resolution at the end. And that's what really like stood out to me in this entire section, was because like a lot of the characters, their efforts didn't get like completed, but as the title of the section suggests, named Seeds, it's like planting like prospective future like interest in environmental activism, and it will continue to grow. Even though you might not see the immediate result, it'll change over time. You asked us to discuss the word still, and still can have a few different meanings to me. When I think of still, I think of like nature's still continuing to grow. Like the trees around us are still growing, the bushes and like the forest are still growing. Like, you know what I mean? Like nature is always gonna grow. But then still also makes me think of like the double. It's like it has multiple meanings. It makes me think of like silence, like peacefulness, like when Olivia is out in the woods and it's just like peaceful on her journey to the like protest. But I think ultimately the word still is that it's like goes to the overall theme of that like nature's always going to be there, and so it's like nature is still persisting no matter what we do. Nature will always reclaim. It's still going to be there. And comparing this to Nathaniel Rich's review, he kind of encourages people to see like trees and like the natural world a little bit differently. He suggests that like this isn't just a story, but he's like actually trying to change your perspective on it. And I think like the word still in this section really does that, because it reinforces us to understand the idea that like nature is always going to be here whether we're not. It's on a longer time frame than we are, so no matter what, it's always going to continue, even if we like can recognize it or not. Overall, I think the ending of this book was really good, because I mean, personally, I kind of liked how it doesn't give us like a set like resolution or answer. I kind of like how it's more open-ended, because it allows you to really like go in and try to grasp your own meaning to the entire section and story, and to be more confident in your environmental activism at the end. I think that's what the author is trying to do, and I honestly thought that was amazing. So